Would you take a look at Tesla stock here, guys? It is looking very bullish. And just a couple days ago, I made a video going over how Tesla could be on the verge of collapse. Well, right now, it's looking like it's on the verge of a breakout. In fact, it's already breaking out. So prove me wrong, no doubt about it. Tesla stock, prove me wrong. And we're going to do an update, a follow-up video right now. So if you all find value, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And if you like the way I break down charts, stocks, if you want to see my Patreon portfolio, join the Patreon link down below. Check it out. Try it out. You won't regret it. And with that being said, let's dive into the video. So right off the bat, guys, a couple days ago, again, I made a video going over Tesla, talking about how it could be on the verge of collapse. And well, look at this now. Today, when I'm making this video, and when you're watching it, it's the day after I'm making this video, we can see it exploded up over 6% on the day, up over $12, and it went back over $200 a share. When I made that video a couple of days ago, if I zoom in a little bit here, you guys will see we were still under this trend line on the 4-hour chart. I think the stock was right around 180, maybe 100, well, more like 185 when I made that video, maybe 188, and we were still in this channel, or rather the downwards trend line. And based on today's move, guys, we ended up ripping past the moving averages, both the 180 and the 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart. We had a huge leg up. We took out the highs from the past couple of weeks, not only from the past couple of days, but also the past couple of weeks. You guys can see here on the 20-day chart, we took out, many highs on today's move, right, when I'm making this video. And we hit a fresh high here on the 1-hour chart, right at 207, almost $208 a share. And what we're noticing here, guys, is on the 4-hour chart, the inverse head and shoulders that I talked about in that video a couple of days ago is now playing out. Because in that video a couple of days ago, I said either one of two things could happen. A, which ended up happening, right? We can see the inverse head and shoulders would play out. That's if we were to break the trend line, which again, that ended up happening. And option B would be, if we were to get rejected by 190 and start dumping under where my alert's at here, where my alert is still at 180 to 185. And clearly, again, we did not fail at 190 and dump under 180, which would have been very good for the bears, right? And at that point, we probably would have been gunning for the lows from back in the middle of this month being about 168, or the middle of March being about 168. That clearly did not happen, which is good for the bulls, right? Now we're starting to get a breakout again above the moving averages. We're taking this trend line out. We're at a multi-week high, and now we're noticing this inverse head and shoulders on Tesla is playing out. We have the left shoulder right here, the head's right here, and then we have the right shoulder right here. Now, we're not fully out of the woods yet. My next alert is set at $215 a share, which you guys can see right here if I zoom in. 215 is a very key level of resistance. Honestly, between 215 to 230, this is going to be a big sticking point for the bulls on Tesla. Look, back a couple weeks ago, back in February, we failed at 215 time and time again. I'm talking once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times. Now it looks like that's going to be the next level to test, which I'm not too convinced quite yet that we're going to break out. But trust me, guys, the second we break out of 215, it's not guaranteed, but there's probably going to be a lot of momentum that kicks in, more volume's going to kick in. This could end up running to 230, 235 at that point, which is going to be the next sticking point after 215. I'll set my alert right now at $235. Mark is at or above, and we'll see where it goes from there. So Tesla's looking bullish, guys. This is looking really good heading into earnings, which are coming out in a couple weeks from now that I'm looking at it. On the 19th of April is when earnings are coming out. So who knows? I mean, you guys know how hypey Tesla is. Investors rally behind it, before earnings. This could rally all of April for all we know. We'll see how it goes, guys. And the charts, again, are slowly turning bullish. We might be testing 215 as soon as this upcoming week. If that breaks again, 230, 235 is where Tesla stock could be going. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Just wanted to do a quick little follow-up, quick update video here on Tesla to show you guys where my head's at as we just wrapped up the month of March of 2023, and we just wrapped up Q1, and it was one heck of a Q1. Let me actually show you guys how the markets did in the first quarter of the year. Let's pull up SPY on a little side tangent here. SPY did very well. We started off the year roughly at about 385 on SPY, rough numbers here, and it ran all the way to 409 to end off the month. That was a 6.3% gain without including dividends in the span of the first quarter of the year. And we had Triple Q up. Let me show you guys this. Triple Q ended up going from, let's see, it was definitely a lot lower than SPY, or rather it ran up a lot more than SPY. Triple Q is at about $263-ish a share when we started off the year. And look at this. It ran all the way to $320 to end off March. That was a move of 22%. Unbelievable. Clearly, the NASDAQ is outpacing the S&P 500, and a lot of that is probably due to the markets pricing in, inflation slowing down. It's not over yet. It's not over yet in terms of inflation, but it is slowing down, and we're not going to get many more hikes this year. At least that's what the Fed's saying in terms of the Fed funds rate, and maybe the markets are now pricing in potentially a cut at some point in 2024. We all know, based on the last meeting with the Federal Reserve, press conference, Jerome Powell, all that good stuff, they're not looking to cut rates this year, which makes sense, and that caused the markets to dump that day. You guys probably remember that. So they're not looking to cut rates this year, and clearly the markets have rebounded higher than when they were when they dumped initially when we got that news that they're not looking to cut rates this year. So it looks like the markets don't even care. And if the markets get news that we are going to see a rate cut at some point in 24, which I think is getting priced in right now, maybe not fully priced in. If we get the news that we definitely are going to get a cut, this is going to rip like no other. Probably price in a lot more, upside. At least that's what I think. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below. And you guys have to realize the stock market is a forward-looking vehicle. It's always looking ahead. What's coming up, right? And when there's uncertainty, of course, it sells off. There's choppiness. There's a lot of volatility. But right now, they're pricing what's coming for the next year. And that's kind of what we're seeing. And again, the markets are getting excited for a potential cut. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, guys. Crazy past couple of weeks here in the markets. And again, for Tesla, which, if you guys remember, Tesla in the beginning of December was $200. It got cut in half to $100 by the end of the end of the year, early 2023. Then it doubled up. Now it's doubled up from 101 to 207. This has been one heck of a year. And who knows, guys, if it starts taking out 200, 230, or 215, 230, like I said, we could be heading towards 300. I know it's crazy, but that's where it could be going. And that return from 100 to 300, man, that is going to be one heck of a return in a very short amount of time. Of course, nothing's guaranteed, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my thoughts, my charts that I'm breaking down for you all. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe to this channel and my second channel, Stas Talks Money. By the way, I'm actually doing a giveaway. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers on Stas Talks Money, I'm doing a $100 giveaway. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button on Stas Talks Money and get some free stocks linked down below from Moomoo and from Weeble. And check out my Patreon. If you guys want to keep in touch with me throughout the day, you want to see my charts, you want to see my thoughts, and you want to get access to my Patreon portfolio and my Discord chat, that's on Patreon, link down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching as always. Peace out.